gon' play me, just know that I'm not one of them. Feel like I don't know you, don't come around, no invaders, them. Take your best shot at me, better go above the rim. Pick you up, throw you back down like I do in the gym.
It's your boy Noto, coming to you with another video, coming to you with another podcast, man. And in today's podcast, we're going to discuss the best way to seal the deal after you get choosing signals as a handsome select man. If you're new here or you already been here, go ahead and click that like button, go ahead and comment, go ahead and subscribe, click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's go on and get into this video, man. Let's get into this topic, guys. Now, this one thing, like I said in a previous video, getting the choosing signals is good. Getting your choosing signals is great. You getting choosing signals. You know, as a handsome select man, you can get a lot of choosing signals. But the main thing, guys, like I said, it's always about the conversion. It's always going to be about the conversion, guys. And that's always been really a big problem. And a lot of guys don't really necessarily know how to go about that. And I've been asked a couple times about how to go about it. So I'm going to go ahead on and break this down for you guys. And hopefully by the end of this video, you'll be converting those choosing signals like it ain't nothing. Now, the first thing, the absolute best way to convert the choosing signals, guys, is through conversation. And guys gonna be like, what? Come on, man. That's just simple, man. But the thing is, a lot of guys these days, y'all just overcomplicate something. Y'all overcomplicate things. You make things way more complicated than they need to be. Things that are simple. The reason I say that conversation and the big power that the conversation really just holds in your personality is just that the fact that it can help the woman gauge your compatibility. Compatibility is a very powerful thing because that helps them to be like, dang, okay, he looks good, but we can also be cool. You don't understand the power of that? The power, the absolute power of compatibility. That is what seals the deal, guys. That is what's going to seal the deal off of I'm just talking about the choosing signal, just converting the choosing signal. See how you usually just get it and you be like, oh, you think I got it in the bag, but no, you need to convert. That happens through your personality and the conversation that you have. Yes, just talking to the woman, getting in her head, going for her head. That is the main thing. Because you remember, women are very psychological. They like things. They like delving into your mind. Even if they don't have nothing but intentions of smashing, they still want to know a little something about you. They still want to know if they still going to gauge that. That's just in them to gauge that. So don't look past that. That is their way to gauge if they can get along with you. Think about it, guys. Okay, you be like, okay, dang, she fine. She fine as hell. You know, she thick as hell. Whatever your preference is when it comes to a woman, right? But think about it. If she fine and she all this and that, but when she opened her mouth, she ratchet and she just unprofessional, whatever that turns you off about a woman. And she just all of that. You'd be like, but she look good, but dang, she'd be much better if we could just get along. You see what I'm saying? Do you see how important a compatibility is? Even though you see the chick is so bad, so fine, but you just wish she was just a little bit better in the head. Even if you looking like, bro, I just want to smash or whatever, but you still got to get past that. You still got to get past her personality or whatever. Because I done had chicks like that. Well, I was smashed, but I cannot hang around them. And that's just not good at all. I like the chicks that even if we are just smashing and we can just talk a little bit and we can go about our way, we can still talk about things. Things are so much better that way, guys. And you think that the woman don't feel the same way? Yes, the woman feels the same way, guys. Dang, you look good. Oh, yeah, he look good and everything. But at the same time, we can have a conversation. We can actually hang out. We can chill. We are compatible. See what I'm saying? We can get along. We have things in common. We got common ground. We can have a conversation. That hits deeper to them than just your looks. It really does hit deep because, okay, of course, after you pass that first initial test, yeah, you pass that first initial test, that's good, whatever, yeah. But why do you think that whenever the chicks be like, oh, dang, he looks good, but what's he like? You always notice that they always ask that question. You do think that's just even if they just say it like it don't mean nothing. Oh, what's he like? Like it ain't something that's very important to them. Trust me, that is very important. They might not say it as like, they might not go in depth into like, oh, what's he like? I hope he's not like. They might not say all that, but that is very important to them. I'm gonna tell you that right now, and it's very important to us whether we want to admit it or not. We can be the biggest dogs out of nothing, but even if we just want to smash chick, but we still would value a chick that we can be a little bit compatible with, that we have something in common with, over a chick that we have nothing in common with, that we just don't get along with, that we don't like that. The sex is way better. Trust me, the sex is way better when you compatible with them. It's like, damn, this shit cool. But that also kind of clouds your mind and it makes you feel like you might want to be with the chick. But at the same time, y'all can actually be cool. If everybody just level-headed and understand what you there for or whatever, that can creep in, but at the same time, you can creep it out. If you understand what you there for, when you go into it like, okay, she cool or whatever, but I ain't gonna take it no further than that. But yeah, we can talk. But just having your mind that this is all we doing, and that's that. That's how you seal the deal without getting into your feelings. Now, if you try to delve into it and dwell on the fact that y'all have a lot in common, and oh, you liking that, and all of a sudden you starting to look toward the future, that's how you start falling in love and all that shit. Okay, now guys, if that's not your plan, then don't dwell on that. Just be like, well, yeah, she cool, whatever. We can talk here and there. Leave it at that. But trust me, that's way easier said than done. And it's way easier said than done for them too. That's one thing too. That's the double-edged sword. Everything usually have a double-edged sword when it comes to this, guys. So the compatibility can be the thing that makes them want to fall in love and all that other stuff. But like I say, guys, keeping things real from the jump will alleviate a lot of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's gonna stop everything. You're going to have that time when they be like that, what are we? And they start feeling it. And the sex starts getting a little deeper or whatever. You start saying a couple things during the intercourse or whatever. But just keep in mind, once you keep it real from the jump, guys, just remember, they can't really get mad. If you kept it real from the jump and you ain't trying to say, oh, I want to be with you and all that. You ain't playing with their head and none of that. Then deep down, subconsciously, they can be like, okay, I understood this. I knew what I was getting into from the beginning, and I'm just gonna keep it at this, and that's what it's gonna stay. As opposed to you going into it, playing with her, making it seem like you're trying to be with her. That's when the problems happen, guys. You guys get into a lot more drama than you don't need to get into. A lot of these chicks will be on the same type of time you on if you just gauge that. That's what the conversation is for. When you sealing the deal, you figure out what she's talking about. If she's talking about relationship stuff, this and that and this and that, that's how you can discern whether she's looking for a relationship or not. You know what I mean? That's the importance of getting to know the chick. You know what I mean? That's the whole purpose of that. That's where you can find the compatibility. Isn't just of whether you guys just get along. Compatibility is just to find out what both of you guys want out of this whole ordeal. And make sure you guys are on the same page. Make sure you guys are on common ground. That is how the deal is sealed. Because once you two agree upon the deal, then okay, then what goes from there is, okay, this is what is established. These are the terms of our situationship, relationship, whatever you plan on getting out of it. If you don't plan on being with her, let that be known. If you plan on just smashing or whatever, just let that be known. Guys, it's nothing wrong with letting that shit be known. It's so much you can avoid, drama you can avoid by just letting it be known from the jump. I'm telling you guys, you might miss a lot of ass because of this. You might. But trust me, it's way worth it in the end. I'm telling you guys. Because when you do that, neither party can get mad. The terms have already been set from the beginning. That way, you guys can go your separate ways if things just ain't working out or whatever. But just knowing that you let it be known, it will trust me, it will help you to avoid a lot more problems, guys. But anyway, it's your boy Noto, coming to you another video, coming to you with another podcast, man. And if you're enjoying this content, go ahead and click that like button, go ahead and comment, go ahead and subscribe, click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, guys, remember, anybody can improve themselves if they're willing to work at it. I'm out.
I'm all out of favors. Don't ask for nothing, had enough. They driving me crazy. And all I did was show them love. They turning to haters. As soon as I would tell them no, don't ask for nothing, had enough. And all I did was show them love. I did so much stuff for some people, they came up and now they never will admit it. They took all advantage of me.